Have you ever had that feeling? The one where you know something isn't right, but you can't explain it? It's that sick feeling in your stomach, that icy chill creeping up your spine, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't shake it off. Well, I learned the hard way that sometimes it's not just your imagination. Sometimes something is wrong. And I'm about to tell you the story of the night I came face to face with something I couldn't understand. It all started on a quiet, lonely highway, well past midnight. I'd just finished a business trip and, honestly, I was exhausted. I should have pulled into a motel, taken a nap. But I had this crazy urge to get home fast. Maybe it was impatience, maybe it was stupidity. But either way, I ended up driving down that road in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing but darkness. Hours passed, no cars, no signs of life. The only thing that kept me company was the static on the radio, a reminder of how alone I really was. It felt like I was the last person on Earth. And then I saw it. A shadow. At first, I thought it was just a trick of the headlights, maybe a tree, but no. It was standing on the side of the road. A person, maybe? I slowed down, trying to make sense of it. But as I passed, I saw him clearly. He was standing perfectly still, swaying slightly in the wind, like a marionette, forgotten by its puppeteer. He wore a ragged, dark jacket, and his face was turned down, hidden by the collar. My skin crawled. Something wasn't right about him, but I told myself, it's fine, it's just a guy, probably walking. So I kept driving. Just another odd moment in the middle of nowhere, right? But then, I glanced in the rearview mirror. He was still there, not swaying anymore, no. Now he was standing still, watching me. I couldn't see his face. Or rather, I could, but it was wrong. It was like his face was shifting, twisting, like the features weren't quite human. It was a blur, a distortion, something that shouldn't be. My heart slammed into my chest. I hit the gas. My hands were shaking on the wheel, but it was like the road stretched on forever. My headlights flickered in and out. The only sound now, the tires humming against the pavement. Out of nowhere, a car, another car, coming straight at me. It was fast, too fast, I mean. There was no way this car was just driving normally. It was barreling toward me at breakneck speed. No sign of slowing down, not even a flicker of brake lights. I slammed on the brakes, swerving hard to the right. My heart was in my throat, and I felt the car zoom past me. I couldn't look at the driver. I didn't even want to. I just held on, hands white-knuckling the wheel, heart racing, eyes fixed straight ahead. It was gone, vanished. No taillights, no exit, just nothing. Like it had never been there. I thought maybe it was just my mind playing tricks on me, the exhaustion catching up. I tried to shake it off. A few miles later, I saw a rest stop sign. I pulled in. I needed to breathe, to calm down. It was deserted. Not a single car in the lot. Just me, the wind, and the silence. As I stepped out of my car, I felt it again. The eyes on me. I turned around and there he was, the man from the road. The same tattered jacket, the same wrong face. Only now he was holding something. A knife. My blood ran cold. He was just standing there, staring at me from the far end of the parking lot, the blade glinting under the dim light of the street lamps. And then, he started walking toward me. My legs froze. I couldn't move, couldn't even breathe. He moved slow, deliberate, like a predator stalking its prey. I should have run, I should have screamed, but I couldn't. I just stood there, my body refusing to listen. And then I heard it, a car. Engine revving in the distance. The headlights appeared, cutting through the darkness. The man froze. He turned and vanished into the shadows, just like that. A car drove past, a normal sedan. A tired-looking man behind the wheel, completely oblivious to what had just happened. I wanted to shout, to warn him, but I didn't. I couldn't. I just climbed back into my car and locked the doors, shaking uncontrollably. I didn't wait for that car to leave. I didn't wait for anything. I floored the gas pedal and sped out of that lot faster than I've ever driven in my life. I didn't look back. I couldn't. But deep down, I knew. Whatever that thing was, it wasn't done with me. It was still out there. I've never taken that route again, never driven through that highway at night. And I don't think I ever will. But sometimes, I wonder if I really escaped, or if something was just waiting for me to let my guard down. You know, I still don't know what I encountered that night. A ghost, a maniac, a figment of my imagination. I don't know. All I can tell you is this. If you're ever driving alone at night and you see a figure standing by the side of the road, don't stop. Don't look back. Just keep driving. Because you don't know what's out there or who's following you. Just remember, if you ever see something in your rearview mirror that isn't supposed to be there, you might not be alone after all.